What's going on guys, Jackie here, and today we're gonna take a look at Mini Pla, Zenkai Gattai Series 01, Zenkaioh JuraGaon. So this was from this is from the current Sentai series that's still running in Japan, based on the Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. And this is the first wave for the Mini Pla series. They already released the second wave, which I'm still looking for it. But nevertheless, this two is one of the main character. This is Gaon and this is Juran. So Zenkai Juran, Zenkai Gaon. So yeah, it's a model kit from Mini Pla, and let's take a look one by one. So this is their ranger form actually, for those who are not watching the show, but it translates into Mini Pla poorly for this series. If you want a better looking ranger form for Zenkai Juran and Zenkai Gaon, please get the Yudo version. This one purely because they're gonna combine into a Zenkai also. I think it's forgivable. This is just extra. So let's take a look at the Zenkai Juran. So the half top is actually quite okay, but the bottom one, the leg is technically rubbish. But let's take a look at the articulation quickly, and let's take a look at the appearance. This front, side, back. There's a huge backpack here. Oops, yeah. So as a Juran, it came with sword and shield. And this Zenkai, this is Zenkai Gaon. So the front, side, also a huge backpack here at the back. And yep, came with a claw as weapon. Alright, let's take a look at quick articulation. Let me focus back my camera. Okay. Oops. Let's look at the Juran. So for head, you can rotate it. So this thing is not a ball joint, it's just a normal joint here. So you can rotate, and there's a joint on this elbow. You can rotate as well. Same goes to this hand, and the waist can't really rotate here, and this is the leg. So let's just ignore it. This form is ridiculous for this Mini Pla. Same goes to Gaon. This is not a ball joint, it's just a normal joint. So you can rotate the hand, but you can't rotate the elbow because this thing is blocking it. So to able to rotate, you have to rotate this part, then you can rotate the hand. Yep, ridiculous. And the bottom part is same as and the bottom part same as Juran. Alright, for those of you who watch the show, you guys know that Juran and Gaon able to transform into big size, and there's a animal mode, I guess. I don't know what they call already. So let's transform them. Let's start from Juran. It's pretty easy. Take out the shield, take out the sword, and rotate the Juran head 360. The hand facing back, and this part at lower bottom. Oh gosh, we have to pull out the lower part here. This one just came off, but let me put it back. Alright, once you pull out the lower part, basically you are done the upper part of the dinosaur. So this leg, oh wait, this one, you have to put the leg here and put it at this side, and yeah, just tweak a bit the angle and you are done. This is the dinosaur mode for Zenkai Juran, and I know it's fucking ridiculous. From the CGI in the series, it looked good, but when it translates to a figure or toys, this is how it actually looks like. I don't understand what is this proportion, but from front it doesn't really look bad. And the Mini Pla also comes with this stand for Juran, for you to poke it at this side so that it won't fall when you pose it. But actually I think it still stands pretty well without this stand, so just extra. Alright, done Juran, and why the hell your jaw tilted to one side? Okay. Done Juran, let's go for Gaon. Same thing. You have to pull. Oh, you have to pull the lower part. And as for Gaon, you have to take out the head. Let's remove the head, and the claw will go on top of the head. And turn this leg out, but this part you have to put it back to rotate it back to this position. Same goes to this side, and you are done the half. So pull this part up. Okay, let's go for the leg. The leg is similar to Juran. Just poke the joint to here, and this whole part poke to here. And you are done. This Gaon in animal mode. So it still looks good on front, but on the side, like, oh, what the hell, bro? What happened to this part? Why this anti-spot here so hollow? And what happened to this leg? This leg like so strong, so awesome, and this leg just look pussy. But it's unavoidable because they have to combine to become the Zenkai JuraGaon. So this design unavoidable. But from front view it's still pretty cool. And oh, I forgot one thing about Juran. The weapon. Gosh. So the shield, you can fold it this way and put it at here. As for the sword, it becomes the tail for Juran. And wait a minute, I think I did it wrongly. Okay, you have to rotate whole part here, and this one combine to here, and this part become the tail. Yep. Sorry, I was confused. Juran and Gaon this part, but nevertheless, as ridiculous they looks like, but they looks good when they are together, just like the series. And as for articulation, the mouth can move, and it's not really the jaw area, it's like the whole part here can move. Okay, and as for the leg, still same as just now. It's technically useless. Same goes to Gaon. This whole part can open. This is all due for the transformation, but acceptable. But from front it still looks okay. From side, oh my god. And as for the leg, very simple articulation. Juran Gaon Zenkai Gattai. Alright, let's go for the final part of the transformation, Zenkai Gattai, which is these two robots will combine become Zenkaioh JuraGaon. Okay, first let's play part by part. Let's remove the tail and the shield of Juran, and remove the head, and then remove this whole part here. Flip open. This part will rotate. As for this part, you already can see this the hand for the Zenkaioh, and put it here. Okay. As for Gaon, same thing. Remove this whole part. Let's see. Fold back the leg and make it into this position, and then open the whole half. Oh wait, we have to remove the claw. Okay, and then rotate this part into here, and we are done. Alright, before that we have to flip this joint from hidden part of Juran, and we are done. Zenkai Gattai. Combine. Oh, we missing something. This part. So the Gaon leg, same as Jura, just flip it here, and the hand reveal. And we are almost done. So lastly, flip this leg. Oh, can you stand, bro? Stand. And oops, I just kicked my camera. Okay, and finally open here. There's no head, of course. You have to take this head and put it here, and you are done. This Zenkaioh JuraGaon, the combination between Zenkai Jura and Zenkaioh. So let's take a look at the appearance. Can you focus? Right, this front, side, back, and yep, I know it's ugly. You can literally still see the hand here, and the feet is so small to support this big robot. It's like the proportion is off. But don't worry, Bandai got you covered. There's a lot extra part here from Bandai to make this Zenkaioh looks much better. Okay, let's work on it. First, the feet. Just take it out and replace it with this bigger feet. Ta-da! Looks much better, isn't it? And then this part is actually for the waist, for you to allow rotation on the waist. Otherwise, this waist can't rotate at all. So to do it, we have to open. We have to split it into half. Oops. Alright, we already split open the Zenkaioh, so put this part on top of it. And there you go. And now you can rotate the waist, but it still get blocked because of this hand here. So the instruction didn't ask us to take it out, but as for my personally, I gotta take it out. Now you have more articulation on the waist. And finally, this part, take it out. We remove the hand, just left this symbol. And then we put this part. Yep. And we are done. The perfect looking Zenkaioh JuraGaon. And look at that, all the hand that I complained are all gone. The proportion look much better now. The feet are bigger. So yeah. So as for a weapon, I use back JuraGaon weapon, which is the sword and shield and also the claw. Let's take it out now. Gosh. So Gaon shield, and I think it's a little bit too small. As for the sword, just poke it here. And wait a minute. Okay, the claw is here. The claw, just put it at Gaon hand. Yep, there you go. So let's take a quick look at the articulation. As for the head, this is a ball joint, so you can actually rotate it, but you can't turn much because blocked by these two heads. As for the arm, can rotate, but be blocked by this thing. You can raise your arm, the elbow, there's a joint, and the hand, there's a hinge joint as well. Okay, I can remove the shield. Alright. Oops. So same goes for articulation for this hand and the waist. Since we add an extra part, now you can rotate, but you can't bend. This thing fall. And for the leg, you can raise, you can go back that much, and you can split open it that much. And there's a knee joint. Yep, there's a knee joint. Can go that much because this is for the transformation, so the whole leg actually can fold it to keep inside. This is good. And as for the feet, there's a joint here, so you can actually rotate the feet to do some pose. Yep, pretty much about this articulation. Alright, beside those extra parts to make the Juran look awesome, there is also extra part for hand, the open hand, and this hand actually looks really good. And then there is also a stage. Oh my god, there is also a stage that represent the Chogokin. It reminds me a lot of Chogokin, and it looks great when you put your Zenkai JuraGaon on top of it. So as for comparison, this is a Kirameijin, and also I did forget what's this called, Tiramigo. Alright, the size comparison, and wait, let me remove it from the stage. Alright, this is a quick comparison and they looks good together, and obviously the Zenkai JuraGaon look taller than two of this machine from past Sentai series. Okay, let's go for the conclusion. Alright, let's go for the quick conclusion. Overall, I think this Zenkai JuraGaon is really good, proportion looks great, but there are a few stuff I would like to complain. First is the articulation. As much as this thing are able to articulate well, but all the joint is too short. So in result, it's easy to fall off because you can't put it too deep. So the moment you turn a bit, when you play around, there are a lot of part will drop, you see. It just happened. Okay, so that was my first complaint of this figure. The joints are too short, so in result, when you play around, very easy to fall off all the parts. And the second thing I would like to complain, as much as I appreciate this stage, I think this is the first for Sentai Mini Pla. So as much as I appreciate this stage are given, but I hope they can do something like Chogokin where you can store your extra part somewhere below here. They should make the stage thicker so there is a storage here, so that all these extra part I got place to put. And honestly, to make this Zenkai JuraGaon, I got so many leftover extra part here right now. I got so many. All the hand, head, yeah, mostly hand and head, all these extra parts. So we'll be more appreciate if the stage can become a storage for all these extra part like Chogokin. And thirdly, the price and availability in Malaysia. It's very hard to get Mini Pla in Malaysia because I don't think there are a lot of people bringing in, and those sellers that I saw, even they bring in, the price is very unreasonable. Like it costs about 200 to 300 ringgit, which is a lot. If not mistaken, if I converted it from Japan, it's not even 120 ringgit. But don't worry, for this Mini Pla, I actually got it on quite a reasonable price. So I got it from 150 ringgit from a Shopee seller. So yeah, finally managed to bought it, and hopefully I'm able to buy series 2, which is Margin and Room, and also series 3 that coming soon, which is a 2 Kaiser machine. And I hope they release Battle Caesar as well. Want to buy Battle Caesar robot, it looks damn cool. Alright, that's all my review for today. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're watching, please like, subscribe and comment this video. See you guys next video. Bye bye.